anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think on these things. And whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put into practice, and the peace of God will be with you. Okay?
Fantastic. So we have all those things now in our lives protecting us. They protect. Say protect. Say protect. They protect us. Here we go. Here we go. And we have all the stresses in our lives. Say stresses in our lives. Here we go. Now what happens? Now, is this when I do it?
What happens? Yeah, what happens?
Now what happens? Here we go. Are we ready? Yeah. Are we ready? Count me down from 5, Mia. 5, 4, 3. That was the slowest count that I ever heard. Where is your watch? Where is your clock? This is proper science, okay? We need proper timing. Thank you very much. Here we go. Here we go. We turn over the stresses in our lives. We put them on our lives. But now we are protected by prayer, and we are protected by thanksgiving and forgiveness, and all such things. What happens this time? What happens this time? We are protected. We are protected, and the stresses do not invade our lives. Say, do not invade our lives. Say, do not invade our lives. Sonja, it is all to you.
So the things, thank you. So the stresses, they don't fill us up as much. They're still there. But we are free to go about our daily lives with peace. And we can be truly alive. And also, we can be peace bearers to the lives of others. We've got some activities around the room that are going to help us reflect on these thoughts in a different and deeper way. Firstly, on this table, we're going to have some pieces of tissue paper, little squares like this. On these, you can write or draw or symbolize that thing that is causing you to lose peace, that if. Then, find a quiet spot in the room and hold it flat on the palm of your hand and offer it to Jesus. We often stand like this in worship to offer our worship, but here we're going to be offering that stress to God. Then you can choose to keep hold of it. It's entirely your choice. God always gives us the choice. Or you can turn your hands over and let go. Then turn your hands back and receive God's peace. But you have to let go. You might want to, as you're doing that, find somebody you trust in the room to pray with you as you take that step. Some things are hard to let go of, but you have the choice. Then on this table here, we've got the Philippians verse. And within that, so it's the bit that says, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think on such things. I want you to either draw or write or symbolize those things. What are the good things in your life that you want to remember when times are tricky, when things are stressful? Because when things are stressful, it's hard to bring those things to mind and bring them back in to protect you. So, you can draw or write on that. That's on that table there. Then at the back on this side, where Jackie is, she's going to help with this, we've got the opportunity to make something beautiful. So one thing that I love doing that brings me peace is watching the clouds. So particularly on a nice day and you're lying there, imagine on a beach, and you're just watching the clouds, they're coming and they're going. So you're going to make your own light up cloud. Isn't that cute? And there's some other bits you can stick on as well if you want to, or dangle off it. But yeah, that's going to be on that table there. If, however, you'd like to stay in the centre of the room, in a couple of minutes, once people have moved about to the relevant stations, we're going to be doing it a little bit differently this time. We're going to have a piece of music as our reflection. The music will play, and the lyrics to that music will come up on the screen. So I'd like to invite you to enter into a time of being still and receiving God's peace. From whatever position or whatever stresses that you've brought to church today, whether you're full of stress and desperately needing God's peace, or if you feel like you're a peace bringer to the world, or anywhere in between, take this time to just soak in the God's Holy Spirit as the music plays. And then when the song ends, I invite you to stay connected to God, and in amongst the bustle of the room, listen for God's still, small voice for what he might be saying to you or what he might be saying to others in the room. Okay, so if you would like to go and explore, in about 2 minutes I will put on the reflection. We'll just have some background music for the moment.